Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the overnight price action, since gaining momentum from the FOMC minutes release early yesterday morning, the market has struggled towards the top side and now rejecting a 3-week high of around that 15.25 resistance. Looks towards now the support that's crumbling now at 50, now trading at 44. In light of the pattern here, you can see here, although we haven't technically fully got the confirmation to the downside, it is in favor due to the overnight's rejection from that 75 handle. We are looking at 73.18.95 and reassess from there, as we could be looking lower towards 73.15.25. Any fresh advances should again fail and still expect to see renewed sellers towards that 75 handle. Couple of things to note. There is some divergence seen on the US dollar index. Now this would suggest that we could see a further weakness coming into the euro, with a stochastic already crossed over. Now the euro is made up of well, weighted, should I say, to the US dollar at 57.6. Could see further weakness with immediate support coming in at 111.60. Now a break beneath there would give further exposure and see a target of 110.70.90, which may hold in the short term. But if broken, then it reopens the downside to 107. Any advances, I still expect to see renewed supply from 112.45 or even above there, the cap at 112.80 figure. So yes, there is stories, patterns coming through now that could see the euro weaken. Well, the dollar yen case is actually showing some momentum and looking towards that 111.95, which could exceed towards 112.60.70 and reassess from there. This view will hold in the next 24 hours unless we get a move through 111.40. In that case, this would negate the upside and instead open up towards 110.80.90 with a base now formed around 110.05.15 for the bulls. Well, the sterling is weaker and it's now challenging this 129 handle. In light of the current pattern, I expect to see further weakness. And if you can see here from the MACD, the market is actually slowly breaking down, and also from the stochastic, which gives immediate target to 128.70 and then towards 128.30. Now a break beneath there would give further exposure to 125. Any advances should see opportunities to reshort this market from 129.75 with a cap still holding at 130.40.60. My view on gold is actually shifting back to a slightly bearish sentiment, with the market retreating from the 12.61 to 2 resistance. Could see further weakness if we see a break of 51 today. This would give further exposure down towards 44 to 46 and reassess from there. And to wrap up with oil, well, the story with OPEC overnight agreed to extend production cuts through the first quarter of the next year, as many had expected, but it would appear this wasn't enough to support a bullish outcome. So the market plummeted from its objective of 51.70 after capping around $52 a barrel and fell towards a low of 48.50, a very, very heavy fall. In light of the pattern here, I do expect to see further weakness, with an objective now seen at 47.10.35 and resistance coming in now at 50.5 and minor at 49.5. So that wraps up my daily video. But as always, look out for the intraday reports. And I hope you have a great day and a wonderful weekend that's about to commence.